Alright, what's going on, everyone? So today in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going over the Supreme Stone Island drop list for this week 3. Now, this I think is actually a really good drop. Or I think it's, it's a cool brand, obviously Stone Island. The main thing we're going to discuss is, well, I'm going to get into it, it's pricing and other things like that. But overall, I'd like to see Supreme collaborating with Stone Island again. I think it's a really good one, sort of like a basis for, how much Supreme costs sort of thing. But we're just going to discuss that right here because I think there's a lot to talk about. There's a good amount of pieces dropping. I think there's 11 different pieces if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that, but I think there's 11 in the collection and I'm going to try and go over most of them that I really feel like are worth discussing. But don't forget, there'll probably be more than I actually discussed in this video. So I hope you guys will enjoy. New, you can subscribe below if you want more content just like this. I do drop those videos every week, give y'all resale prices that are close and all that. And yeah, if you want more of that, let me know, and be sure you guys subscribe by telling me. And yeah, drop a like if you want to also. And let's get started. So the first piece that I really want to discuss here is the Stone Island Supreme Overdye hoodie. Now, I think this one's pretty cool, and I like the sort of concept behind it. I feel like the overdye hoodie in the black colorway is almost a little bit pointless because I feel like it won't be very noticeable that it's actually dyed a bit. But as for like the red ones and yellow ones I'm looking at right here, I think they're pretty cool. I like the colorways. They're okay. I mean, just the red one looks like it's just a dirty hoodie, so like, I don't know, maybe y'all think that's cool. I mean, again, the hoodies are the most hyped this week, I would say. I don't think they're the ones that you can make the most money off of if you're trying to resell, definitely not, I think. But in terms of people, what they're really looking at, I think people are looking at this. But the thing that I feel like a lot of people probably don't know is that it's not going to cost like a normal hoodie. It's not going to be 148 to like 168. It's not going to be in that range. This hoodie's probably going to be like 288 to like 328. Like, it's going to be a very expensive hoodie, to say the least. It's going to cost you a lot of money because Stone Island itself is very expensive. So now adding Supreme's price tag on top of it, it just like doubles the price in so many things, or makes like these crazy prices. So don't expect this to be anything near $150, because it's just not going to be. It's easily going to be close to 300, maybe even more. Like, I wouldn't be shocked at all. But I'm thinking like 288 to like 328 is probably the limit. If it's anything above 328, it just isn't worth it at that point. You're not even gonna like, I mean, it's gonna sell, but like, if like for personal collection, like what's the point? Like, I don't know. But cool. I think the most hype colorway is probably either the red one or black one. I don't know about the yellow one, but honestly, we don't even need to go over colorways this week. They're all hyped. It's Supreme Stone Island. The site's gonna crash. That's all you really need to know. Next up though, we do have the tees. Now the tees are in the exact same colorway, and the same thing applies. These tees are not going to be anywhere near the normal Supreme prices of tees, like $44, 30 something dollars. Like, it's not going to be anywhere in that sort of range. It's not a top either, so it's not going to cost $88 or like $98 or whatever it is. It's not going to be anywhere near that. It's going to be like 100 plus easily, very easily, probably like in the, I'd say probably 120s to 140s for this tee alone. So you're going to be paying a lot of money for a t-shirt. And again, the colorways really don't matter this week. They're all going to really sell. Look forward to that. I personally think the tees from the last Stone Island collaboration were better, but this one, it's still sort of cool. I think it's a decent concept. But I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like the sort of overdye garment dye thing. I'm not like crazy over it. I don't think it's anything like very special, to say the least, but I think it's better than some of the stuff Supreme's been doing recently in these last few seasons. So I think this is pretty decent. But yeah, gonna resell, yes. Anything that I'm discussing Stone Island resell, yes. Just we're gonna keep moving on. Next though, I thought this was an interesting concept for sure. Interesting. I mess up that word all the time. I think this concept's sort of cool. Is Supreme Stone Island Riot Mask camp jacket. Now, really, if you want to know what this is, it just covers your face, and that's why they call it the Riot Mask jacket. Now, this jacket is not going to be anywhere near what Supreme usually prices jackets like this. It's not going to be $100, like $150. It's not going to be $200. It's not going to be $250. This jacket's probably going to cost like $500, $600, and I'm pretty sure that's probably what it will be. If it was in the 400s, I'd be like, wow, Supreme and Stone Island are throwing a bit of a steal, because these things are usually priced very highly. So like $500, $600 on this thing alone. Again, the colorways really don't matter. I personally am a bigger fan of the black colorway on this jacket, but the design's sort of cool. You got the Stone Island patch as usual, that's in all pieces, and the designs on these are actually just pretty simple, I'd say. Like, it just says Supreme and Stone Island, and it's the compass, that's on really all the pieces. It's like what they've done like every time almost, so it's getting a bit repetitive. But these, I mean, they're cool. I like the sort of Riot Mask thing, but again, like, who's actually going to be using this jacket with that purpose? Like, it's just more like a fashion statement at that point. But I find it to be sort of a, if you're wearing it every day, maybe a bit dumb, unless it's super cold where like your nose starts getting red and stuff. I understand that. But yeah, super expensive. Resale, yes, it's gonna be. I mean, I'm not even want to give prices on resale because I could easily be super wrong in these, but I'm not afraid to be wrong. But these are probably gonna be like $800 resale, probably $700, like $50, $800. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. If more, then I'm not shocked at all. Like the retails may be that, but yeah, these are gonna be super expensive, so just look out for that. Next up though, we do have the Supreme Stone Island Camp Cargo Vest, or Camo Cargo Vest. Now, I'm sort of looking for the camo theme on this. I mean, I'm really looking. I don't see, or now I see it. I see the camo. It's a bit more subtle, but I do notice it. There's like that clay colorway, and then the black one sort of has a camo little thing on it there. But these, again, super expensive. Like, don't doubt that these vests are going to be an absurd price. I have no, like, just, if it is, then it is. And I would be just, yeah, these are going to be very expensive. Probably like 200 something plus on these, like maybe even up to 400. That's what I'm thinking. If they charge more than $400 for a vest, then me and Supreme got an issue there, because that's just a bit ridiculous. But hey, you know, it is good quality. It is Stone Island, and Stone Island is priced high itself. But these reselling, I'm actually was thinking about these ones a bit, because I was like, it's an interesting item, and there's a lot of items with this sort of same colorway. So, you know, I was a bit like on the line with this one, but you know, it is Supreme Stone Island, so I don't doubt it. This may not be one of the ones that resells for too much more than like the retail, so just look up for that. Not everything's gonna resell. I did say that earlier, but this one, now that I'm looking at it, may be that very close to the retail point when it's reselling, but I could be wrong. Next up though, if y'all are looking for some shorts, then here we go. We got the Supreme Stone Island sweat shorts, that same sort of pattern there. I think these are pretty cool. Again, you know, I need some new shorts. Honestly, I'd just be wearing like Champion shorts and sweatpants all the time. So, you know, these and like the black colorway would be cool, but the price tag, I'm pretty sure, is going to be something that I'm not going to be wanting to pay at all. And I'm most likely going to agree with that, because it's not going to be the normal price of shorts, you know, like 118 or 128 or whatever it is. It's just not going to be that. Like, these are going to be like $200 shorts plus maybe high 100s, and I'm not going to be paying that much for shorts. I might as well just stick with what I'm wearing. Usually it's just cheaper. I can get like 9 of those instead of 1 of these. You just think about what's more worth it. But these reselling, I mean, they're shorts probably, but I'm not gonna like immediately say that, because there's just a lot of pieces this week that, again, you know, cool, yeah, retail, no. All right, I'm gonna skip the backpack, the camo bucket hat, and the cargo pants, because I mean, those are all just, again, I'm doing the same thing I'm saying. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, these colorways, they may sell, they're gonna be this much, they're all gonna be expensive. That's all you really need to know. Reselling, probably on like the backpack and the hat. I don't know about the pants, but going over that, the next one I want to discuss, I don't know what was going on here. I like actually have like no clue as to what this is, but this is a lightweight nylon glossy coat, as Supreme Community has put it. It is the new silk-like jacket from Supreme and Stone Island. Now, this is going to be extremely expensive, probably like $1,000 retail, maybe even more. I wouldn't be shocked at all, because now Supreme's taxing with the sales tax. It's literally going to feel like a car down payment. So going over that, like Stone Island patch on the side, on the back there, I don't think, is there, I don't even think there's anything on the back. Like, what's the point? There's nothing on the back. There's no Supreme branding, I think. Like, I'm actually serious. So I see why most people are hating on this. Not to mention it's a bit ugly. Like, I don't mess with the glossy thing at all. Yeah, these are a bit ugly, but selling, I mean, it is Supreme Stone Island, so I mean, sadly they're not that good though. They're not that good, so the community may not want to sell these, and people probably won't want to buy them other than for it to be a straight flex. So I don't know about these selling. I mean, it is Supreme Stone Island and it is ugly, but the thing is, it's Supreme. I don't know. I'm just gonna say yes for now. I don't know how much. I can't really tell you. I'll know later on though. But for right now, these are pretty ugly, and yeah, it's probably gonna sell, even with it being like $1,000. And I'm also gonna completely miss discussing the pants for that jacket that I just discussed. Can you imagine? Those probably don't look any better. I may put like some of them in the thumbnail so you can get a little peep there, or you can just go to any of those pages on Instagram. They have pictures of them if you want to think your own opinion. But I'm actually gonna discuss the hats for them, because I think the hats are actually a little bit cool. I think those are nice. I think it works with hats, but again, they're still like, the blue one is pretty ugly. That's what I think. But I think the red one and the black one is actually decent. I don't think that one's too terrible. It does have the Stone Island logo in the center, and then it says Supreme and Stone Island inside it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's what they do almost every time. In terms of it all being good though, like, I can't really tell y'all, like, these, I mean, the hats are gonna be the cheapest thing. Like, hats are gonna be probably like $80, $90. So like, you know, people are gonna go for the hats, because like, oh hey, I have Supreme Stone Island now, so people are gonna be going for the hats and looking to sell them. So I think these hats can sell, because that's going to be the cheapest thing. People are going to want to cop it. It's really how it works. I don't blame anyone for doing that. So these selling, I think so. And I guess while I'm on the topic of those hats, I might as well discuss these ones, because these ones are better, and these are bucket hats, and there are, again, with the camo theme. I think these ones are actually cool. I messed with these bucket hats. You know, I think the black one's cool. Not a huge fan of like the clay colorway though, but these are going to sell too. They're going to be more expensive than the other hats though, I'm pretty sure, because it's just a bucket hats, different like materials. but I'm not gonna immediately say that. They could be right around the same price, but if they are, then I think these probably be like $80 to like $100 on like the bucket hats and the other hat. And I think these ones could probably go for like $130, $140. Again, they're not gonna resell for too much because everyone's gonna be wanting to get them to sell them also, but a lot of people are gonna be looking to buy them. So I mean, it could work, could not. It could be a disaster, but that's what I just think on the hat. That's really all I wanted to talk about. I really don't want to discuss the backpack or this pants or anything else. Just that's it for my Supreme Stone Island discussion. Let's move on. But anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy or did enjoy this video. If y'all did, you can subscribe below and drop a like. Also lets me know if you want more dropless videos like this. Let me know what you think of the Supreme Stone Island collab, because I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on it. I just think it's okay. I don't think it's crazy. I know some people think it's crazy, and I know some people think it's really, really bad. I just don't think it's either of those things. I just think it's like 5 out of 10. It's average. It's there, and Supreme's dropping it, and it's gonna sell because that's what it is. It's the hype. But that's really all I have to say on it. I don't have to really discuss too more. I'm not gonna drag this out because I'm pretty sure I'm already, far enough into discussing this. I talk for a while. You guys can, if you can't notice, I can talk for a really long time. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Thank y'all for watching, and peace out.